Back to what's new, we have some exciting news for shelter animals. Today, the Cleveland APL broke ground on its $13.5 million project. It's renovating and expanding its Tremont facility into an animal resource center for both people and animals. Sharon Harvey, the president and CEO of the APL, joins us now. What new clinic services will be offering now?
Well, when we open, it's going to be about a year and a half.
Okay.
But a big part of the project is a new clinic, and through that clinic, we're not only going to be able to offer much more advanced care to our shelter animals,
right,
but we also want to start offering services to low-income pet owners in Cleveland.
Very nice.
There's a big care gap in the community
and there's
now.
a lot of people that don't realize it's kind of a traumatizing situation for these animals when they go into a shelter.
That's
Are
right.
you doing anything to kind of offset that?
We are. The other major aspect of the project is turning our shelter into a much more enriched, friendly environment for the pets. It's a fine shelter now, but it was designed for a lot of animals to stay for a short period of time. We're providing amazing levels of care, and we need to bring the stress down in the facility,
right,
and improve the experience for the animals that come to us.
They can sense it. They can by their environment.
Yeah.
Now, Sharon brought her dog, which is not for adoption.
That's right.
But we do have 3 adorable, adoptable animals here. And we actually, Sharon, have rolled out our red carpet, so we thought we'd have a little bit of a doggy fashion show. Tell us a little bit about the animals we're seeing now. This one's gorgeous.
So this is Angel, and she is a Siberian Husky, and she came in through our Humane Investigations team. She was spending way too much time in a crate, and she loves other dogs. She is really going to be great with another dog.
7 years old?
7 years old, so she's a senior girl.
And they're active dogs too, so
and
lots
they
of
are.
energy.
And she is. We have another one here. Her brother is here too.
Yeah.
She is
Bring
the
out
active one of the pair.
There's Pepsi.
This is Pepsi, that's right. And he's pretty chill. And he can go to a home without another dog. We would love it if somebody wanted to adopt both of them.
Sure.
But it's not, they're not bonded, so it's not necessary.
Very good. So this could be a package deal or
could be.
individually.
It would be a great
They're
package
beautiful
deal.
animals.
And we have one more puppy to strut the red carpet. Who are you wearing today?
And then we have the lovely Orion, who came in. Orion was part of a whoopsie litter of 4, unplanned, and the owner brought the litter into us. And 2 have been adopted. One's in the process of being adopted.
He's not
and
sure about the
Orion's
camera.
Available.
Part Rottweiler, right?
Part Rottweiler, part Mastiff, and he's being treated for heartworm right now.
And he's going to grow, I assume, with
He's,
Rottweiler
I
and
think, going to be a
Mastiff.
big boy.
Was he the one that was barking during our segment a moment ago?
That was him.
I thought so.
He's
Matt
found
told
his
me
voice.
it was probably my McFlurry settling.
Yeah.
But
See?
he does not like our camera.
No, I don't blame him. I don't like it either. But I'll tell you what, the tail has been going the whole time.
Yeah,
what
he's
a sweet
fun.
boy.
Yeah.
Oh my
Very
gosh.
pretty.
These are great dogs.
What's
and,
the cost
and just
involved?
a few. It depends on the dog. Right now, our adult dog adoption fees are $125, but seniors are reduced. So it really depends.
Well, they're
my
beautiful
goodness.
animals,
They come
and there are a lot
spayed
more
and
where
neutered.
these came from
That's
that need
right.
homes.
Yeah, and we have cats and rabbits and a little bit of who knows what we never
whole
know.
arc.
Guinea pigs,
right.
hamsters,
Whatever you
gerbils,
got.
rats.
Well, thank you for all that you guys do in our community. It certainly is a good thing, and we hope if somebody needs a fur baby, they know where to look.
Yes.
We sure hope so.
Sharon, thank you.
Thank
And
you.
the beautiful animals, thank you as well.